And I know at times you're probably tired of talking about it, but that was evidence of what happens when you do, right?
Yeah, you know what? I really think it started last game in New York, and I know people probably looked at me when I said that with the score the other night. But I thought we had a good game in New York, and we did a lot of good things and played a good tempo up there. And I thought it was something that we talked about building on for tonight's game. And I think we did that. We came into tonight's game and we just simplified. We stayed the program. We did it for 3 periods, like you're saying, and and we score at the end and then win it in overtime. So I think that was the key, is everyone contributed to the win and stayed with the program.
And you put Manny Malhotra out there in a critical situation at the end, and probably not the way anyone would imagine it, but obviously it says something about your faith in him even a couple games in.
Well, we haven't had a lot of success 4-on-4, and so we kind of have a different matchup with a couple offensive guys with Eric and Alex, and we just said we're going to try to use more bodies in the 4-on-4 hockey and have a combination of some defensive-minded guys as well. So I know Manny from playing with him, but I thought we just him and Yuri together would be a good combo to both a little bit offense and just be strong defensively. And but I didn't know he was going to get a breakaway and capitalize like that. So it was great for him.
You finally get a goal from one of your big guys to tie it there. But yet those guys had other chances, and some of them didn't really have any chances. How do you balance finally getting some production that gets you a point, gets you to overtime, where you get the win, to some of the guys who aren't getting chances or aren't finishing them?
Well, I think what we got to do is, it's almost like right now going through this phase, is we got to look at, it's almost like you can't almost talk about the final result, which means a goal. I think it's all the things that lead up to a goal and what you do on the ice that we got to, instill in these guys. And I think if they continue to do the little things like tonight, the opportunities are going to start kicking in for people. And, you see Jordan with a big goal, so he's probably going to feel the monkey off his back, and now all of a sudden, who knows, he might get on a roll. It's the way it works. But it's almost the old thing of, don't worry about the score, and worry about doing all the little details and all the things without the puck, and go to the areas where you got to get chances, and if you do, then over time you probably get more results and opportunities, and then the goals are actually the end result of doing things well.
Justin Peters obviously played well enough to keep you guys in this situation where you could win it in the end, and he was 0-5. And again, talk about a monkey off the back. He's a guy who probably needs some confidence to play a stretch like he's doing.
Yeah, you know what? He needed that win. You know what? Let's be honest. He felt like there's times he was playing well, but at the end result, you don't win. It grows on you, and he like everyone else. We're like, no one has to be the guy that has to be the difference right now. Not with the situation we're in. What we said was we have to come out of this like together, and everyone just do their job. And he did his job tonight. He made the saves at the right time, and hey, he found a way to win the hockey game tonight, and that's what we needed.
Getting those guys together for that 6-on-5 after going down on that PK on their power play. What was your message to the team? Sending them out 6-on-5, to keep their spirits up, to keep them going.
No, we just kind of, we worked on it a little bit, just the setup. You really, it's not like it's a 6-on-5 is perfect setups because of the scenarios. It's more like spreading the guys out a little bit and then get pucks to the net. It just happened that, it really fell into place that we were able to move it from one side to the other and get it from behind. And Jordan got the inside in front of the net. And that's what he needs to do, is use that big body, get in that area. That's where he needs to score goals. And, it just happened that was the right time for him to come up with a big goal.
Seemed like a lot of people would have assumed Philadelphia was going to come in as the tougher team. All of a sudden, you have Gerby getting into a strike. You have Dwyer, standing up. Can you talk a little bit about the team's overall toughness and playing a tough game against a perceived tougher team coming in?
Well, I think we're not going to run anyone out of the rink in that's not our makeup of our group. But I think what we want to do is win battles, come up with the puck in the corners, play well defensively. Like, that's where we got to be, tough in terms of on the puck. And I thought that's what we did a good job of tonight, is go into the corners, come up with more pucks, a little more of a battle mentality opposed to losing those battles and not retrieving pucks. That's a tough team. I mean, playing that way, and that's the way the game is today. It's different.